Now, this week, the Reserve Bank of Australia surprised markets with another unexpected 25 basis point rate hike. With Australian headline inflation at 7% year on year and core inflation firm at 6.5% year on year, the Reserve Bank of Australia have acted to try and bring down inflation fast. This allowed the Australian dollar to gain against the New Zealand dollar, and with two unexpected back-to-back rate hikes, that's been supporting the Australian dollar. Current market pricing sees the Reserve Bank of Australia reaching a terminal rate of 4.49% at the end of this year. Now, the monetary policy of Australia is in contrast to that of New Zealand, and the go-to currency pair for trading that divergence between the RBA and the RBNZ is the Aussie-New Zealand dollar pair. The Reserve Bank of New Zealand signalled that they think they've conducted their last interest rate hike by keeping their terminal projections in line with current levels of 5.50%. So with this interest rate path divergence opening up between the Aussie-New Zealand dollar pair, watch for dip buyers in any pullbacks in the Aussie-New Zealand dollar currency pair. Now, if you look here for a fib retracement level, you can see that there's some key levels to be looking at, particularly that 50% fib retracement level, as well as this 38 retracement level, both of which should offer support. Now, there is trade risks to all trade outlooks. This is no exception. It is a longer term outlook, and the biggest risk here is if the interest rate expectations change between the RBA and the RBNZ. For example, if inflation in New Zealand rises, then the Reserve Bank of New Zealand may need to be more aggressive again on their rates, and that would cause the New Zealand dollar to strengthen against the Australian dollar and would change this outlook. However, do keep your eye on the Australian 10-year and New Zealand 10-year bond yield spread. As long as that's pointing higher, that gives you a pretty good indication that the rate differentials remain between the RBA and the RBNZ. Remember that HYCM clients can access the SeasonX product in order to analyze over 25,000 different currencies, indices, commodities, as well as individual stocks. And all you need to do is contact your account manager for a free trial, and you can get started right away. Certain products and services mentioned herein may or may not be available to all clients, depending on which HYCM Capital Markets Group entity their trading account adheres to.